Household registration always takes forever.
I heard you require my assistance.
Oh, that's right. Forgive my forgetfulness. Glad you came. It's great to have one of the General's distinguished guests helping us out. My Realm-Keeping Commission colleagues failed to provide adequate care for the Dragon Lady. I'd like to thank you on behalf of all of them for rescuing her back in Exalting Sanctum Plaza.
Let's cut to the chase, shall we?
As I'm sure you're aware, symptoms of Mara have been spreading ever since the Stellaron incident occurred. Thanks to the Ten Lords Commission, being stricken with Mara had long since become a terrifying but avoidable fate for Xianzhou natives. The puzzling thing is that despite the Commission's protection, we're now seeing an increase. More and more citizens, in particular those dealing with great risks and stress like the Cloud Knights, are becoming stricken with Mara. Moreover, the Mara-struck have taken on a horrifying appearance, as if they're turning into some sort of monster. This certainly differs from what I thought I knew about the illness.
Do you think there might be a hidden agenda at play?
That appears to be the case. No smoke without fire, as they say. Despite being just a servant of the Realm-Keeping Commission, spending a considerable amount of time on the front lines has sharpened my senses to potential dangers. You're a capable person, and since the General entrusted you with locating the Stellaron, it's only a matter of time before you run into Mara-struck. If you come across any clues, remember to inform the Realm-Keeping Commission straight away. My colleagues and I will handle any situation with haste and to the best of our ability. Speaking of which, have you made any discoveries so far?
This one over here. On this one. The How carefully reads the letter you delivered. His expression reflects his disbelief as he reads it again. The How sweats profusely as he apologizes and puts away. After all, he returns with a girl.
I read the letter.
Oh. What does it say?
I'll be honest with you, I've got no idea how to handle this problem. It's beyond the Realm-Keeping Commission's jurisdiction. I contacted the Seat of Divine Foresight, which is overseen by the General. Allow me to introduce Madame Qingzhu, General Jing Yuan's chief counselor. I think it'll be easier if she explains the letter to you.
Okay. Qingzhu, what do you need to say?
I read the letter you obtained from the Mara-struck. While the Cloud Knights were searching for the Stellaron's whereabouts, I was carrying out the General's orders, tracking down clues on the Mara-struck. Thanks to your efforts, we now have a lead. To an outsider, this letter appears to be nothing more than good news detailing a recovery from a chronic illness. However, what is actually being discussed is a violation of the 10 unpardonable sins. It's heresy.
Are you talking about the pharmacological experiment mentioned in the letter?
That's right. Since the Alliance was first established, all medical practices aboard the Xianzhou adhere to strict standards that prohibit long life or mutant modifications under the guise of curing. I went through all our files to find information on the experiment in question, and found nothing. I started thinking about how the Alchemy Commission's delve was sealed off. There must be an unspeakable secret locked away there. The author of this letter was likely the Mara-struck you defeated. My guess is he was led astray and poisoned while under the pretext of being cured. You saw how he ended up. Such actions remind me of an organization that was eradicated from the Xianzhou 1,000 years ago. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. They were disciples of the abundance that sought to restore the way of immortality by unearthing a forbidden remedial formula. It's hard to believe that a group that was wiped out so long ago would suddenly rear its head and create chaos once more. The Seat of Divine Foresight needs to learn all it can about this organization's status. before the situation reaches a point of no return. If you come across any similar clues about the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, come and find me at the seat of divine foresight. These kinds of first-hand accounts are exactly what we require.
Sounds like one big headache to me. Sounds good to me.
Excellent. Your work will not be in vain. The seat of divine foresight always rewards those who contribute to our efforts.
Nice.
I recently received some intel. It seems that certain individuals are taking advantage of the current chaos to lure in outworlders around Exalting Sanctum. Maybe you could start there? We sent an undercover investigator out a few months ago. They provided us with a rough idea of the situation. Unfortunately, it seems suspicions were aroused. We lost contact with the agent. I suspect he was discovered.
Oh no.
You are a fresh face in the Lafu, and an outworlder. I would feel more at ease if I could leave this matter with you.
Alright.
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission if you need help.
Let's see.
Excuse me, guest from another world. Please spare me a moment of your time. Do you yearn for immortality?
That's him. Yes, I do.
Excellent. Who would turn down the opportunity to live forever? The Xianzhou doesn't care one bit about the well-being of short-life species. They stubbornly blockade the glorious path to immortality. My name is Green Hibiscus. I came to Exalting Sanctum in hopes of a fated encounter with one such as yourself. One who is also on the road to immortality. What do you say? How about we find a more suitable spot to talk about all this?
Is he the guy we're looking for? Sure, let's go.
Let's make haste. There are too many people here to linger. Here we are. This is the place.
Now, how do I gain immortality?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If it were so easy, we'd be a far larger group, and there'd be no need for secrecy.
A few people behind him.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I am a member of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. I was unable to expose my true identity in Exalting Sanctum, but now I can reveal everything.
Okay.
The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus is a devout group, holding firm in their belief that Merciful Medicus is the one ultimate faith. As followers, we refer to ourselves as disciples, dedicated to our cause. If you wish to gain the means to immortality, then you must become a disciple. But to become a disciple, you must first pass several small trials. Please excuse me. Our expansion has unfortunately attracted the attention of those devilish archer followers. If we are not careful, the consequences could be unthinkable.
What's this Cloud Knight doing here?
No need to be concerned about him. Much like yourself, he is here to undergo the trials.
Don't the people at Xianzhou abhor the abundance?
Only those led astray by followers of the devilish archer could despise Merciful Medicus. Sadly, there are many such people. Too many.
Oh, the archer as in Yun, or, the Eon of the Hunt. I'm not sure if I remember their name correctly. But oh well. What can I get from Sanctus Medicus?
Every species yearns for the favor and curing of Merciful Medicus, regardless of whether they have heard of the abundance or not. Foxians yearn to cure themselves of their 300-year lifespan. The Videodora yearn to cure themselves of the pain of reincarnation and lack of progeny. As for Xianzhou natives, they long to cure themselves of the torture of becoming Mara-struck. Of course, we know that this torture is rather a kind of blessed evolution. To return to your question, Sanctus Medicus can cure the aging that short-lived species face, along with disease and death. Sanctus Medicus can do for you what they did for the Cienjo natives.
What kind of trial do I have to pass?
What you seek, you will surely find. Merciful Medicus is magnanimous. They do not lightly refuse a prayer. As such, the initiation trials for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus are nothing arduous. All you must do is transcribe this copy of Thousand-Handed Merciful Medicus's Salvation 500 times by hand. This will allow your brothers and sisters to trust your faith, and you to become a disciple. This scripture is central to the disciples. You must maintain a pious heart during the transcription. It would be best if you could memorize the text. Of course, this is but the first trial. Once you have become a disciple, you will undergo numerous others.
Can I get a pen?
Don't worry. A traditional Cienjo brush and ink stone has been prepared for you. Smooth action and an ergonomic design. I myself transcribed 50,000 copies with such instruments.
This sounds like a pyramid scheme. Well, I've always been very bad at transcribing with brush and ink. And my handwriting in calligraphy doesn't... It's terrible. I can write properly with brush and ink. You start copying the Thousand-Handed Merciful Medicus transcription. Once upon a time, the Thousand-Hand Sanctus Medicus traveled the world with their 99,999 disciples, living under the Rahu and teaching their way. Your index fingers has a slight cramp, and your shoulders feel a bit sore, but you only made the first copy. There's still 499 copies waiting to be written. As they spoke the words, 99,999 disciples were liberated from youth, old age, sickness, and suffering. After making the first stroke, you catch the Cloud Knight in your peripheral vision as he gestures at you.
Psst. Hey, stop writing! Get over here!
Yeah? What is it? This is very funny. Mr. Knight? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's you. Hello, mister.
Took you long enough. I know you. You're General Jingyuan's honored guest.
Yes. So I have to make sure no one finds out. Yes.
Wait a second. You're here undercover, right? So am I.
Really?
I'm a Cloud Knight from the Exalting Sanctum Garrison. That green hibiscus has been sneaking around spreading heretical lies for a while now. That's why I'm here, to spy on him. They were suspicious of me as soon as I arrived. It took a lot of effort to make them believe I wanted to become a disciple.
Why did you come here in your uniform?
I have my reasoning. Cults like this want to recruit people with influence in law and order. I wanted them to know I was a Cloud Knight. Always know your enemy.
You really are a genius.
Shh! Keep your voice down. These disciples don't miss much. If they discover us, we won't make it out of here. You can trust me with the transcription. I spent over 150 years pen pushing in the seat of divine foresight before I became a Cloud Knight. I could do this in my sleep.
That's good.
Listen carefully. I help you copy the text, you cover for me, and I get word out to the seat of divine foresight.
Okay. What's this? Transcribed scripture. Is there? I can't do that to you. Ah! Where did you get it? You were just wondering.
Take your time, still your mind, and transcribe the text. allow the beautiful enlightenment of thousand-handed, merciful Medicus's salvation to permeate your being.
Okay. I finished it.
You're finished? So soon? Let me see. Yes, it would appear you are finished. A fast and accurate transcription. It seems you are destined for immortality.
So can I join the disciples of Sanctus Medicus now?
Calm yourself. The initiation is divided into 2 steps. You and the Cloud Knight have completed the first. Now, only the second remains.
Okay.
Sure, but can it wait till tomorrow? I'm supposed to be on duty right now. They'll get suspicious if I don't head back soon.
No need to worry. The second step is extraordinarily simple. It'll all be over soon enough.
Okay.
The disciple's initiation is governed by the following principle. Never accept who you suspect, and never suspect who you accept. So,
Uh-oh.
it's time for you two to battle it out. Whoever survives will officially become a disciple.
Shit. Okay, that's fine.
Excellent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus love enthusiastic new blood. Well then, show us what you're made of.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're kidding, right? We came here to lengthen our lifespans, not shorten them. You can't just make us fight like this.
We aren't forcing you to fight. By all means, refuse if you wish. But we won't possibly be able to let either of you leave.
Fine. But at least let me prepare. I've never done anything like this before.
It's okay.
Very well. But you'll need to ask your opponent, too.
I don't mind either. You can prepare as long as you want. I'll wait.
Good. Then prepare yourselves. Time is precious. Make it quick.
Okay. Battle with the Cloud Knight. Hey, Mr. Cloud Knight.
Listen, I have an idea that will let you join the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and let me get the heck out of here in one piece. You and I fight, and I lose to you. I pretend that you finish me off. Then you pretend to help them remove my body by dragging me out of here.
Alright.
That way, we both accomplish our objectives.
That's good.
Oh, I've seen your skills. Please don't mess up and actually kill me.
Okay. I can't make any guarantees, but I'll try.
Oh, just... whatever, I got myself into this. Let fate decide, just try and hold back a little, okay?
I'll try.
So, have you prepared yourselves? Are you ready to fight?
Yes, let's do it.
And you, Cloud Knight?
I'm ready.
I'm really nervous.
Let's begin.
Well then, take this!
Okay, let's see.
Turn it up! Time for a shot.
Lance ablaze!
It's dead.
Lance forward!
That'll take more than medicine.
There you go.
That's better.
Ready to jam.
I'm sorry, Mr. Strangelight.
What magnificent skill! He was fierce, but no match for you.
You got knocked out.
I'm glad you prevailed. That Cloud Knight waltzed straight up to us in uniform and asked if he could join. Hardly a convincing spectacle. I doubt I ever could have trusted him.
Aw.
Purple chrysanthemum, blue peach. Find somewhere to dispose of the body.
Let me handle it.
Oh, you've dealt with this kind of thing before?
Yep. Let's see. I have a long-term associate that handles problems like this.
A long-time associate, eh? You're well connected, I see. This does have its advantages. Our brothers and sisters have been proselytizing and exalting Sanctum over the last few days. We may have attracted the attention of the devils. Having you dispose of the Cloud Knight will be safer. As such, this can be your first mission as a disciple. You take an active approach to getting things done. I'll be sure to pass that on to my superiors. In any case, my hearty congratulations on your admission to the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. From now on, you will be known by the code name, Grey Peony.
Okay.
Well, Grey Peony, let's depart separately to avoid attracting attention. We'll rendezvous at a different location later. Until then.
Alright. See you. You take the Cloud Knight to a safe place.
I did a good job playing dead, didn't I? Those people are out of their minds. Watch your step next time you're around them.
Okay. They can't take me in a fight. I'm so glad you're alive. But how are you still alive?
Wait, you weren't holding back?
Yep, I wasn't really. But I did knock you out, did I? He stares at your face for a long time before he realizes that you're joking.
Enough with the jokes already. It's a miracle either of us is alive. I should report back to the seat of divine foresight. Stay safe, friend.
Will do. Cloud Knight vigilantly monitors his surroundings. After it's certain no one's tracking them, it makes a swift getaway. Okay. After some time, is that a... Oh. Is everything going well? I've successfully infiltrated the Sanctus Medicus. That's good. I've always believed in your abilities. Don't just report him. Did you save a Cloud Knight? It was nothing. I've mentioned before that a Cloud Knight named Dixing went missing a few months ago. I want to know what happened to him, dead or alive, so I can give the answer to his family. Please come back in one piece, otherwise the general will be quite upset with. Okay?
Green Hibiscus agreed to meet me here, but there's no sight of him. What gives?
Investigate.
There's a letter here. What's this on the envelope? Grey Peony. This must be from Green Hibiscus.
Yesterday, a disciple absconded in disgrace. He posted a letter as she defected. Based on our investigation, it's an urgent missive to the seat of divination foresight. We should have arrived it, intercepted. Help us investigate our losses. Once you finish your arduous yet glorious task, I will introduce you to the exalting sentence leader of disciples of the Sanctus Medicus. So long as he ascends, you can begin your journey on the way to immortality.
The disciples sure know how to keep a low profile. Looks like I'll need to help them complete this mission. If they're looking to intercept mail, I should probably start by searching near Exalting Sanctum Cycrane stands. What's written on this package? Seat of Divine Foresight, urgent. This is it. The mail the disciples want to intercept. Seems like it's encrypted somehow. Makes sense. This is critical intelligence after all. Let's see if I can crack the code.
Oh, see. Got you.
Code cracked. Huh. It's an internal order from the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Judging from these urgent instructions, the disciples are aware of a seed of divine foresight operation to infiltrate their ranks. Huh. No wonder Green Hibiscus was so eager to intercept this. I'll use my phone to make a copy and then hand it over to Green Hibiscus.
Ray Peony, did you get the stuff? Got it. Where are we meeting? The person in charge wants to see you ASAP. Do not reply.